What's up, guys? Welcome back to Planet Zoo. Now, this video is going to give you a guide for the Trohpy. What are we on? Zoologist, which is complete research for every animal in the original release in a single non-sandbox zoo. So, I am doing this on franchise mode. Now, guys, I have got this, what was a successful zoo. And what I mean was successful is now it's kind of reverted. It's got nearly 200 animals in it. And instead of us making money, we're now drastically losing money. So I'm kind of frustrated by that, but then come to realise that actually I don't necessarily need to have every single animal fully researched in this specific zoo. I can do it over multiple zoos and then come back to this. So let me just show you. We're going to go back to the trophy list here, and we're going to show you that it's currently at 76%. So you're going to see that in this video I'm not going to actually do any more in this zoo. But currently, if I go to my research area, you can see that everything that is currently in the zoo is fully researched. Yep, all them fully researched. And then you get to the section where, as you can see here with the timber wolf, it says animal. Sorry, not timber wolf. Sorry, I was one too early. African buffalo. You can see there that actually it says not in zoo, but they are fully researched. They are also counting towards the trophy. So what I'm actually going to do is go and open yet another franchise zoo. You need to open 25 franchise zoos if you're going to work on the platinum anyway. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back to this zoo once it's fully researched, and you will see that the percentage will go up. Now, what I'm going to do in this video is show you a very basic way on how to do this research quickly. And then we're also going to do the complete list of every base game animal right at the end, so that you can tick off your list and go, yeah, that's done. Now, to see if you have fully researched an animal, you can see whether it's gold on the list, but also if you go to the research tab here, you'll see that every fun fact is unlocked. Excuse me. And you will also see like everything there is ticked and unlocked as well. So you know that Aardvark in this situation is completely researched. And we want to complete every single one. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and start a brand new zoo. I'm going to make a very basic zoo, and you guys can join me once it's built. And then I'm going to show you how to do the mass research really quickly and get this trophy popped. But don't forget, guys, it's not only habitat species, it's also these ones as well, exhibit species. So don't forget that they all need to be researched. And then we're going to come back to this zoo, and you will see that the percentage will jump back up. Okay, so I have made this very, very basic zoo. And this is where I'm going to start researching the animals that I haven't got for the trophy. So currently I've got Galapagos, giant tortoise, and peafowl. These are Indian peafowls. These are the two I need to research 100%. There is more, but these two are what I'm going to work on straight away. And currently I've just got some very simple ostrich and a warthog in this current one. just so that I can make some money. Of course, donation boxes and a little bit of learning for them will really help. I've gone with all the basic amenities here, and I've done it all in the middle so that the research centres are close to each one. I believe that is important because the closer the research centre is, the faster the research will do. So I've got 3 research centres sitting here in the middle. I managed to buy them, you know, with the starter money. So this is just going to be a nice, easy start. I need to get some money before I start really looking at the bigger ones and start looking at the exhibition ones, because of course buying an exhibition is quite expensive in itself. Now what I'm going to do is train the vets up to maybe 3 stars for now, so that the research goes faster. And as you can see, research wise, to be fair, I've only just started researching that, and they've gone pretty quick. So having the research stations right next to where you want, right next to the animals, really does seem to make a difference. I've only been playing this 10-15 minutes, this current zoo, and as you can see, they've both got 4 really quickly. So nice, easy work. So what I'm going to continue to do here is just gain some money. And once I've got some money, I can start then building some exhibitions, and then start getting the exhibition animals doing, and then I can also, you know, once we've got a decent amount of money, get rid of the ostrich and the warthogs, and start looking at changing it up and getting some more expensive animals in the middle, things that are going to really draw the crowds in. But also, like, once these Galapagos turtles are fully researched, I can then, you know, find something else that's going to fit in this pen, fit in this habitat. You know, it doesn't really need to be too big, but I can put my next bunch of animals into there, get rid of the turtles, and just keep researching that way. So we'll join back in a moment when we are a little bit further in the game. We've got some more money and we've got some more research done. Okay, so I'm now in sort of like a position where I am making a good bit of money. I'm on 46,000. I've managed to put an exhibition in, and I've put into the exhibition stuff that I haven't actually fully researched yet. But I'm now in a position also where stuff like the tortoise are now fully researched, as are the peafowls, so I can start looking at what I'm going to do. I've also got now a mandrillin, but that's also fully researched, and as I said, the research goes super quick when you are within the vicinity. So I've currently got a giant burrowing cockroach and a nailer being researched. So I'm going to start looking now at either moving them both to the trade centre, and now changing this habitat to okapis. So that's my next mission. So okapis are what I need. Let's have a look. Oh, luckily that stays on, so we're going to go with that one and that one, and we will send them here to this one, and we can then change whatever we need to, and we can then start looking at our research for that as well.
Now, it's not a huge zoo, like I said before, but you know what? It's a little money maker, and it's big enough just to keep going. So we're just going to make sure, of course, that our okapis are going to be happy. They haven't got enough room, so that's one thing I do need to kind of extend. That's not a problem. Can do that nice and easy. And it's just about adjusting and making it right for them. For some reason it's not quite changed yet. But, you know, that's something I can work on as and when, and making it right for these. Realistically, I'm only doing this for the research, so it doesn't matter. But what you'll see when we go back to the first zoo that we were in is that the stats will have increased, the trophy percentage will increase. So for now, I'm just going to keep researching, changing the animals. I don't need to go much bigger than this. I could probably put another 2 habitats here, just like that, just to get some more in. A, generate more revenue, and B, generate more research quicker. Just having these sort of like warthogs and stuff is just there for pure revenue. Easy to look after animals and stuff like that. So just keep fine-tuning your animals, keep switching them out, and being that we're in the vicinity here, we are really tuning the research. Let's just have a look. So since then we've done a little bit more research. Beautiful. So we'll join back at this zoo in a moment once I've done a bit more. Now I'm now in a position where I'm actually down to 1 animal left to do. So I'm going to go and start the research on this final animal. And then once that final animal has finished, it's either going to pop the trophy on this zoo, or it could very simply be a matter of fact of going out of this zoo and going back to my other one. Because what I have noticed, and I have been keeping a little eye on it in the background, is that my trophy percentage has gone up, but some of the animals didn't count until I went back to the other zoo. So I'm now on 74 out of 75. So once this Titan beetle is finally fully researched, like I said, the trophy might pop on this zoo, or we might have to go back to the other one. But once that's finally popped, and this has taken well, 16 years, it's probably taken me about 2 hours of constantly switching animals, certainly with the exhibit animals, because I had quite a lot of exhibit to do. They were the ones I'd never focused on, really not realising that actually they were part of the trophy. So this is going to take you a good couple of hours. Certainly, you know, you want to be able to keep the zoo going, so if you start like hiring loads of researchers, loads of vets, you know, your zoo's going to lose money. This zoo is a money farm, basically. It doesn't help because it doesn't go towards your other franchises, but you know, at least I've got the money to keep the researchers. My vets, whatever you want to call them, are only 3-star, and do you know what? On fast forward, they are getting through the research pretty quickly. So, you know, if you want to go higher with the research, you can. I have been doing a lot of getting rid of animals as well. Certainly as they are coming of age. A, because I need to stop them fighting, but B, also you know, getting those precious points that will allow me to just keep opening the franchises, because you do need to open 25 franchises for another trophy, and they do cost 100 points each one. Now, you could log in for 25 days consecutively and open a different zoo every single day, and that wouldn't be a problem. Or you could very simply just go back to a really successful zoo and start, you know, getting rid of your animals from there. Either way, that is one good way to do it. Let's just see how the research is going. We're up to 2 stars. I think we're up to 3 stars now, because that would be another one. So they are, you know, this is taking mere minutes just to do. So I'm just going to let this fast forward now and go through to the finish before I reel off the 75 animals that are required for the trophy. Okay, so the final research there is actually just finished, and Zoologist has popped on this zoo. So, what I said earlier about having to go back to the other zoo, maybe not 100% true, but you might have to go back to the other zoo to get some of the animals to register. So if you are, like, you know that you've collected every animal, you've completed every bit of research, and the trophy hasn't popped, maybe go back to the original zoo that you started and see if that works. So that is the trophy guide. Now let's just go through the entire animal collection that you do need to complete. So we'll start with aardvark, African buffalo, African savanna elephant, African wild dog, Aldabra giant tortoise, Amazonian giant centipede, American bison. Then we go to Bactrian camel, Bard's tapir, the Bengal tiger, black wildebeest, black and white ruffled lemur, the boa constrictor, the bongo, the bonobo, so bongo and bonobo, the Bornean orangutan, the Brazilian salmon pink tarantula, the Brazilian wandering spider. Then we have cheetah, Chinese pangolin, collared peccary, common death adder, common ostrich, and common warthog. They are all the way up to C now. Then we go to E, and it's eastern brown snake, followed by the Forsman black bear, the Galapagos giant tortoise, the gemsbok, the garal, the giant burrowing cockroach, giant desert hairy scorpion, giant forest scorpion, giant panda, giant tiger land snail, Gala monster, golden poison frog, Goliath beetle, Goliath bird eater, Goliath throg, greater flamingo, green iguana, grizzly bear, And then we go to Himalayan brown bear and hippopotamus, Indian elephant, Indian peafowl and Indian rhinoceros, the Japanese macaque, the Lehmann's poison frog, the Lesser Antillean iguana, the mandrill, Mexican knee tarantula, Nile monitor, the nailer, however you pronounce. Sorry guys if I don't pronounce some of these animals right. Is what it is. The okapi, the plains zebra, the pronghorn antelope, puff adder, red deer, red panda, red ruffled lemur, the reticulated giraffe, the ringtail lemur, the sable antelope, saltwater crocodile, Siberian tiger, snow leopard, spotted hyena, the springbok, timber wolf, Titan beetle, West African lion, western chimpanzee, western diamondback rattlesnake, western lowland gorilla, and the final one is the yellow anaconda. That should be everything you need for this trophy. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope that helps you with the trophy there. It's a fair old trophy and it's not going to be something that happens immediately. It's going to take a little while. But thank you very much for being here. Really appreciate it. Take care. Bye bye.